Navigational matrix initialized. Weapons linked. Targets found. Objectives loaded. Pilot link established.
That intro went fucking hard, didn't it? Overwatch launched on May 24th, 2016 to little to no fanfare. The game received minimal attention and won no awards whatsoever. This continued solidly until 2018, when Blizzard's efforts finally paid off in the summer with the release of their new hero, Wrecking Ball. Okay fine, just kidding, but Hammond is my favourite Overwatch character of all time. No questions, and he has had an unhealthy attachment on my life over the last, what is it, 6 years? Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. I started playing Overwatch in June 2018, and he was the first character which launched when I began playing, so I'm definitely a little biased towards the guy, but I've been a Ball main for years now. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've played Overwatch and Overwatch 2 combined for a total of over 3,500 hours. Christ almighty, and a good 1.5 thousand of that has been solely on Hammond. But what is it about the little rodent that makes him so unique? What is it about him that made him the best hero in all of Overwatch? Well, that's why you're watching this video, and that's why I'm going to explain to you and enlighten you as to how he became the best hero in all of Overwatch. Number 1. No tank plays quite like him. This one speaks for itself, but the rodent is very unique. If Overwatch characters had stats, Hammond's would probably have huge agility, huge defense, and quite poor attack. But, in all honesty, he's balanced very well for Overwatch. I'm sure people, and even the Overwatch team, feared he'd probably be busted for his mobility. But somehow, he's never been. He's always been fairly well balanced in the game, and I'd argue most of the time he's been fairly underpowered, but that's not such a bad thing. Sure, there are dive tanks, but Winston and d.va cannot roll into a backline and displace an entire enemy team with a minimal cooldown. That's only something the rodent can do. This was more so in Overwatch 1, where teams bunched up more, but the satisfaction of an entire team behind an Orisa shield, just to shove them all out of the way in front of it, was a different level of satisfaction. Or, even better, slamming an entire team to get 30% on your ult charge. That was amazing, and is still amazing. And even in Overwatch 2, it's still a lot of fun diving a healer in the backline now that they're more exposed than ever before. He's a little sadistic little rodent, I'll tell you. Number 2. He sucks. Yep, you heard me right, on a video about how amazing Hammond is in Overwatch. I'm gonna say this now, Hammond is kind of a bad hero. I have received copious amounts of abuse over the years playing him, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Tell me, imagine you're a Zenyatta main who plays him throughout any map, on any comp, in any meta, and now, at the start of Season 9, as I'm recording this, everyone is playing him, disrespecting your hero and trampling his legacy and your bond with him. Doesn't feel good, does it? But Hammond is awesome in this aspect because he's so bad. I don't think in the 6 years he's been out, he has ever been that good. I feel like a hipster geek no matter what time I play him. It's amazing. I can assert my moral superiority over everyone else who plays the game because Hammond is way more superior than your favourite tank. So even when he's been like kind of good, he's never been a must pick, I feel. I don't remember any time he's been a must pick anyway, and to be honest with you, that's the way I like it. I don't want him to be too popular. If he was too popular, I'm not sure I could like him as much, I gotta be honest. Number 3. I love rodents. Are you new to this channel? Good, I need subscribers. Look at my profile and my name. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a bit of a hamster and rodent connoisseur. I mean, I loved hamsters before Hammond, but after him, I really love them. I never actually owned a hamster before playing Overwatch, but I always wanted one. Like, did anyone else ever watch Hamtaro as a kid? I think that show changed me forever. But there is a real chance that without actually playing Overwatch and without Hammond, I would never have got hamsters, and so this channel might have not existed, and I'd lose my unique selling point in real life, when people know me as the guy who loves rodents. I might not be the same person today without Hammond, and that thought truly enlightens me. But yeah, you know, he's a hamster, and that's cool as fuck, and he's pretty funny too. He's a little fat little shit, and he's way bigger than the average hamster, so I don't know what's happened to him. They must have done some shit on the Space Colony Ark, because I don't know what's happened to him, because he's a big boy.
Space Colony Ark. This place, so familiar, but why? This is where Maria? Died?
Too early for flapjacks.
I don't know, man, what do you want to say? He's a memorable character, alright? Leave me alone. And I hope we get a sequel character soon, named Harriet or something, who can be Girl Hammond. I would like to see him get a girlfriend. That would be pretty cool. Number 4. He is sassy as fuck. Have you heard some of these voice lines? My god, Overwatch 2 amped up Hammond's sassiness big time. This fat rodent... Sorry, the rodent doesn't talk, sadly, but the wrecking ball himself does. And I don't know if it's the ball who's sassy, or the rodent, or both, but I am all here for it. Have a listen to some of my favourite lines.
Be advised, the hamster has an instinctive fear of foxes.
Is it because he looks delicious?
He says yes, and damn right I do. Deflect that, loser. Inferior hamster.
It's high noon.
At the beep, the time will be 12:01. Beep.
And yeah, that's only like a couple of my favourites, but there's plenty more. Hammond's like your fat gay uncle at the Christmas party, picking fights with all his nephews.
You look lonely. I can fix that. You look like a good...
Flapjack.
That last clip had nothing to do with the video, but you watched it anyway, so joke's on you. Okay, final point time. Point number 5. Drip. Hammond is a fucking dripped out rodent. Not only is the fat cunt sexy, but his wardrobe rocks as well. Yeah, one day he's, he's a crab, and next he's coaching Messi, and the next day he's Santa Claus, and the next day he's toxic waste. I mean, he does everything. He's a jack of all trades hamster. No other hero has as much drip as he does. And as well, he can bust a fucking move, which is so sick. I mean, Jesus Christ. Look at him move his ass. He kind of reminds me of like a funny mascot character you'd see on like Scooby-Doo or some shit. Like Scrappy-Doo, but Hammond. Now is probably the time I would do like a funny Family Guy cutaway gag, but I won't, because I can't be arsed, to be honest. Just watch this instead.
Say the line!
Excuse me, somebody had to do it.
Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it.
Somebody had to do it.
I am the chosen. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it.
And by the way, if you enjoyed the video, just subscribe for me so I can start earning money soon. That'd be really awesome. I mean, let's be honest, you're not going to see this kind of content on fucking Stylosa, are you? So you might as well subscribe, and I'll do more funny Overwatch videos. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.